Okay, welcome back, everybody. It's finally time for the next episode of Vikings. I know you've been waiting for this for a long time, and it's now finally happening. Episode 2, Wrath of the Northmen. Yeah, very intense first episode. Well, very intense opening few minutes. It started with a fight to the death, hand-to-hand combat fight to the death. So I don't want to talk too much, I just want to get straight into this because I'm really looking forward to this. If you're watching this on YouTube, then you can get the best versions of these reactions on Patreon in the $2 a month tier and up. And I have a 75% off your first month offer running in the $2, $3, $4 and $6.19 tiers until the 4th of February. So you can get 75% off your first month and you'll get access to this and so much more. Squid Game, all the comedies that I'm doing, all the exclusive content. Just go on the About section of the Patreon and you'll see a full list of everything that's currently going at the moment. Let's do it. Vikings. Here we go.
Eric. Ragnar Lothbrok, welcome to my house.
There he is.
You also,
Ragnar.
I've done as you asked, Ragnar, and sought out these young men to meet you. All of them have sworn upon their rings to keep this meeting a secret.
You have done well, my friend. Although I knew I could trust you.
What are we here for?
You are here, firstly, because you have nothing better to do. See all you lot live idle and wasted lives.
Listen to him!
We have built a new boat. And with this boat, for the first time, we can go west. Across the great sea to a place called England, where countless riches await us.
How would we steer across the open sea?
We have discovered a way.
You want us to join you in the boat?
Yes, we do. And I have Ragnar's word that we will all be equal and share equally the spoils of our raid.
If there are any.
Oh, they will be.
What is your name?
Knut.
I promise you, Canute.
Canute.
I've heard witnesses.
Just stories.
As in King Canute. King Canute.
Just stories. Just stories. All things begin and end. As stories.
We have to remember, though, that Earl Haraldsson has ordered us to sail east.
The Earl knows nothing about our new boat. He knows nothing about the new way of navigating. This is why he refuses to let us go west.
He could kill us for disobeying his orders.
Yes, he could. We can offer you a chance to shine in battle and impress the gods and to bring back such plunder that you have never seen before. Have you got the balls to join us?
I'll go.
And I.
I will come.
One goes, they all follow. So I suppose this is how it starts. They did come
What
here,
about you, Canute?
and they did cause a lot of trouble.
Yes. I want a good story to tell my children.
Prepare to leave in the next few weeks. And tell no one that doesn't need to know.
good throw. Well played.
Well?
My lord, there was a meeting.
Where?
In the house of Eric Martin.
Was Ragnar Lothbrok there?
Yes, lord. Shall we show them the axe?
Nothing would please me more, but it's too soon. We need to watch and wait.
Only good things come from watching and waiting.
Were you looking at my wife? Have you slept with her?
No, lord. I swear. On all the gods.
If she wants to sleep with you, then I give my permission.
Swingers?
It will all be arranged.
Viking swingers?
So when do we sail?
I already told you. I don't want you to come.
Why not?
I need to leave the children and the farm in the hands of someone I trust. What if Theo finds out we have gone without his permission? He might try and claim our family home.
This was going to be the most exciting voyage of our lives. To go west. I have dreamt of it many times. And in my dreams, we are always together.
What if there's no west? This is the most dangerous and stupid voyage ever.
Yep.
What if we both die? Then who would take care of the children? Rolo?
You've no right to say that.
But it's true.
All right. All right. You go. You go. And I shall stay here and look after the children.
Go away. It's so cold in here.
Happening?
But it will be warm soon enough.
What do you take me for? Do you really suppose that a worm like you could sleep with a woman like me? I'm an earl's wife.
You set him up. Oh, you're fucked now.
Now I know who to trust and who not to trust.
Yep. You're done.
Take it.
Yes, Lord.
Get rid of him.
Get rid of him.
Come. Outside.
What's he gonna cut? They're butchering him.
Get Tom.
My love.
Never mind that. Defend yourself. How dare you? Am I not good enough for you? Am I not strong enough for you?
No, you're plenty strong.
Listen. Stop.
You listen. Did you remember? I saved your life.
How could I forget? You keep reminding me.
Yeah, okay, that is so hot.
I'm so angry with you!
Really? I haven't noticed.
Stop! Are you mad? You could have killed each other. Is that what you want?
We're just having an argument.
We'll never argue like that again.
Come on, then. Back to bed.
So that's how married Viking couples argue with each other. They beat the shit out of each other and then get to fucking.
It's a fine thing.
Until the eldest son runs in and breaks it up.
And the little pig teaches the boy a lesson.
They always have to have the last word. Wow.
Oliver surprised me. I didn't think out of all of them he would behave like that.
Mind you, I guess it makes sense because back though, you know, the Viking women were like men today. They were just so tough.
A man lives or dies by his honor.
That's true.
He thought so little of mine that he really believed that I would give you to him.
Honor is a rare commodity these days.
Yes. Almost as rare as those in whom I can trust.
That's true, my love. Our enemies are everywhere.
Everywhere.
They cannot prevail. They cannot prevail.
Are you still angry with me?
No. But my heart is in still such pain that I cannot be with you.
Beautiful balls.
Nice work, Eric.
Where's my anchor? It was promised for today. Maybe your blacksmith is a liar. I don't think so. This hair is from his daughter's head. I promised him that if he went to Earl Haraldsson, I would find a way to kill her.
Okay.
Still don't see Canute.
Oh, that's because he isn't here. He hasn't sent word either.
That troubles me.
We live in a sea of troubles. Look. Some were ended.
Here, this is yours. This is mine.
Master.
They all use the same water? I mean, I'm guessing this is like a tradition, a custom before they go on a journey. But yeah, he literally... yeah.
May the gods bless us with powerful winds and calm seas.
Oh, your hair?
Come here, slave.
Yeah, they've got their rituals, he's got his, I guess. And she's a slave, so what can she do?
Cover the ravens. Ready the oars.
I mean, by modern standards, that's literally just like an open top sailing but fishing boat that you could build yourself. And they're about to sail across the North Sea to England in that thing. And no doubt they're going to make it, because we know the Vikings got here. And those are the boats that they came here on. And it's literally just, you know, there's no roof, there's no lower deck, it's just a boat. Simple boat. And they sailed across the North Sea in that thing. One of the most dangerous seas in the world. I just don't understand how it worked, you know? Some modern small boats you can't sail across the North Sea in today. And they got across it in something like that. It's just like, you can't fault their engineering.
Come.
Well, they have set sail.
Good. They'll never be heard from again.
But
And what?
what if Ragnar is right?
There are no lands to the west.
What is this guy's
Get
problem with the West? What's he afraid of?
It's noon. Look at the board.
Get a bucket.
Not too far south. Not too far north. The board works.
How do we know?
It's kind of a
Great
compass.
Sea is held in place by Jormungand, the serpent, whose giant body encircles it, and who keeps his tail in his mouth to complete the circle and stop the waves breaking loose. But one day, the god Thor, son of Earth, was fishing in the sea for the serpent using a bull's head for bait. Jormungand reared up, and the waves pummeled the shore as he twisted and writhed in a fury. They were well matched, serpent and god, in that furious fight. The seas boiled around them, but then the hook became dislodged, and the serpent slithered free and sank again so quickly beneath the waves. And soon the sea was calm once more, as if nothing had disturbed it.
Here we go. The North Sea.
Storm's coming! Should we let down the sail? Floki, should we let down the sail?
Yes! We have to take the sail down! And then we must row! If we're not moving forward, we'll be soaked by the waves and sink!
Eric, you must try. You heard him?
A lot of water coming in.
Ted! Ship the oars! Row! Row!
Just power through it. Lindisfarne Monastery, Kingdom of Northumbria, England. Doing calligraphy, right? Is that calligraphy?
Are you afraid? Yes, Ragnar Lothbrok. I am afraid. But not for me. I am afraid for my boat.
Thor is striking his anvil. He is angry with us. He wants to sink us.
It's true. Thor is beating his hammer. The lightning is the sparks from his anvil. But he's not angry with us. I understand now. Why should he be angry with us? Why should he want to sink our boat? Don't you understand? He is celebrating. He is full of good news. He wants to show everybody that he can't sink this boat. He loves this boat.
Drown, you idiot!
It's my boat, and the gods love my boat. Why should I not be happy?
Loki! Sit down!
Loki's crazy.
Remember, you can't swim!
He can't swim? He's a boat builder and he can't swim? What? Mind you, kind of makes sense. He can't swim, so he makes a living building things that Ensure doesn't have to swim.
Just how we do that, brother Athelstan. Just how we do it. It's like a match to do it, Gesawa. Jeza, brother. It's hit Gesawa. It is a return, and so it hath a limpen.
What language are they speaking? Latin?
Brother Athelstan.
Did we speak Latin here? There were a few words that sounded like English. Is it an early form of English? One of the early forms?
Father Cuthbert.
What is it, Brother Athelstan?
Oh, now
we can all see the signs.
Signs? What signs? What do you speak?
You know as well as we that Judgment Day is at hand. Jeremiah says so, and on that day the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars of heaven shall fall.
In the name of God, that is enough.
But it's true! And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
I will hear no more. We will return to your dormitory and pray to God for forgiveness and humility. And when this storm has passed, all shall be well. You will do as I order.
Yes, Father.
Sailing towards any new country, but just into an empty ocean. Utterly and completely lost. Kauko, Leif, we have been persuaded by madmen and fools. The god Loki is behind this voyage. That scoundrel. That sly one. Trouble and suffering are meat and drink for him. Shut up, man. No! No.
If anyone is mad, it is you.
I'm not the one who convinced all these good men to sacrifice their lives for a dream. And illusion. It wasn't me who joined forces with the Sly One to get us to sail west. Into nothing. Into nowhere.
He's mad. Don't tempt the gods.
Oh, and here we are. Lost. Certain to die. For what?
Sit down. And shut up.
You sound like the Sly One. Perhaps you are the god of mischief who sends men mad and sends them to their deaths.
Sit down!
I curse the day I ever agreed to come with you, Ragnar Lothbrok, for this ship is cursed and we are dead.
Well, that's why they were telling him to shut up. Yeah, don't disagree with Ragnar.
Release the ravens.
Ravens.
If the birds do not return, there is land. But if they do...
All right, yeah, so they're lost at sea, they've brought ravens, they release them, and if the ravens don't come back to the boat, that means they've found somewhere trees and worms, meaning land. I'm just loving seeing all these little examples of how they used to navigate their way through such things, you know, the bucket of water and the dial, the sundial thing, the sunstone. Now ravens, releasing ravens. It's all really good, smart ideas, but also so simple, all of that.
Body.
Good day to you, blacksmith.
My lord, how can I be of use to you?
You make anchors, don't you?
Yep.
Yes, Lord. Have you made any recently?
Yep.
No, not recently, Lord Harrison.
Oh dear.
You didn't forge an anchor for a man called Ragnar Lothbrok.
I would have remembered. Don't hurt my daughter.
Why would I hurt your daughter? His lordship just wants to know the truth. Did you forge the anchor for Ragnar Lothbrok's ship?
Yes, I forged it. Let go of her.
Now what? They're gonna kill him too.
I promise you no harm will come to your daughter. Look in the flames. The sages say that we can see our future in the flames.
No. Please, no.
What do you see?
I see my own death.
No! No!
Into the fire? Oh my god, that's an awful way to go. Oh no, they've come back.
Come back. There's no land.
Seagulls!
Seagulls! That means land. Yeah. Vikings that found England. And they're going to cause a lot of trouble. They certainly earned it, though. Quite a journey.
Secundum verbum tuum in pace. Quia viderunt oculi mei, salutare tuum, quod parasti, ante faciem omnium populorum.
Imagine seeing that coming out of the mist.
What is it? Why was the one held round?
They've come. They're here.
Who is here?
Hell and all its devils!
Lock the doors and stay inside. All of you. Hurry.
They know we're here. No one throw their lives away unnecessarily, even to impress the gods. Stay close.
In here! Come, brother! Quick!
This is going to be absolute carnage. I mean, you've got an entire band of Viking warriors versus a bunch of monks in a monastery. This is going to be a bloodbath. Oh, God. Is this how it began? Was the first part of England that the Vikings landed on Northumbria, and they started here at this monastery? Is this accurate? Is this accurate?
Arne, get to work.
Don't be afraid. Trust in God. And let us pray.
Oh, dear.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti.
Well, that were easy.
Quies in celis, sanctificator nomen tuum, adveniat. Et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, Pater Noster quies in celis. Pater Noster.
He was just praying.
That's the end! That's not a man coming!
When they think it's the second coming. wouldn't even fight back if they could. Also, the brutality of the weapons that they're using. I mean, the swords are bad enough, but the axes, you know, he's just beat that guy down to the floor with the butt of the axe, and then he's bashing his head in with the axe. It's just, oh, it's so brutal. Ah. Oh. Oh. And in the back, as he was hitting him in the back with the axe. I'd rather just take it straight to the head. Oh. Oh my god, he's dragging him out by his feet. Yeah, you ain't got a chance. Oh. Oh, that's the toilet. Kicked him to death. He's stamping him to death. No weapon. Just the bottom of his boot, stamping his head in. Wow. So brutal. I mean, you know, it's weird the way that this is making me feel, because whenever I play video games, especially games that are based in like history, I always take the most brutal method of killing the enemy NPCs. I always like to make it brutal. But when you see this, you know, this actually happened, and this is probably how this first attack did go down. They probably made sure they made it as brutal as possible. It's just like, you sat here like, this happened to people. Just monks in northern England. They were just sat praying. You saw it the night before, you know, they were just sat in a room writing their calligraphy and singing songs, and the next thing they've got this band of warriors literally beating them to death just because they can, because they found their land. It's spit for good measure, yeah. Well, there's your plunder. Yep. Found what you came for. Wow.
Don't understand. Why would they leave such treasures unprotected? Is there some spell or some magic which protects them?
It appears not.
Perhaps they think their god protects.
If this is their god, and he's dead, he's nailed to a cross.
He cannot protect anyone. He's not alive like Odin.
That's what you think.
What use is he then?
Oh, is there another one? Somebody in there? Hiding? Yep. Oh, it's him.
You speak our language.
You speak Scandinavian? How?
How do you speak our language? I've traveled.
Wow, that must be so weird for a Viking that's just gone to this new country and he meets someone who can speak his language. That must have been so bizarre. Because there would have been a time when they would have thought they were the only people in the world until they actually travelled east, found the Russian lands that they plundered, and then the west and so on. Imagine that.
We are told to travel to take the word of God. Please,
missionary.
Don't kill me.
He's not gonna kill him?
What?
Oh, they've kept a couple alive.
What is that you have in your hand? A book. The Gospel of St. John. I wanted to save it. Of all the treasures I see in this place, you chose to save this. Yes. Why?
That's what he dedicated his life to.
Why? Because without the word of God, there is only darkness.
Amen. Amen.
This is a strange place indeed. We have been everywhere and we have found no women.
Oh, what a shame, Rollo. No women for you to rape, no? Oh, you poor fucker.
These strange men.
I believe they are the priests of their god.
Take what you will. This is what we came for. Why have you not killed this one?
He is worth more alive. To sell as a slave.
I will kill him. We have no room left on the boat.
I forbid it.
How can you forbid it, little brother?
It's his
You're all
expedition.
equals.
Yeah, but it's his expedition. He paid for
I
this.
say he dies.
Does it really mean that much to you, brother?
I think it does. Rollo just wants to kill and rape everybody. He's a monster. He's like the proper villainous Vikings that you used to read about at school that just destroyed everything they touched. Oh, that's... You bastard.
Is what we care for your God.
Why? You poor bugger. It's not food, Floki. Oh, the amount of time that they must have put into that. Oh, don't burn it. What's he trying to figure out? If their paper's different to theirs? Paper's paper. Why? He's crazy. Like, not just a guy that's a bit unhinged, like he has some kind of... If he was alive today, he would be diagnosed with something serious. He's mental.
Let's go.
Look.
Keep him moving!
You're doing Floki.
He's like a kid. Damn fine boat builder though. He built a boat that's just a little bit bigger than a private wooden fishing boat. You know, the sort where there's just two planks that go across that you sit on. And he got that. They got it across the North Sea through a storm. Pretty damn impressive. Where's he going? Is he gonna kill himself? Wow. Oh no!
Got a job, my friend? Please, let me help you.
Oh my god, he's gonna drown him to death. Oh, what? Oh, right. Get back in line. In line. Yeah, they must be freezing. They're just wearing robes. That's it. Wow. That's the end. Okay, so that's a real jump ahead. Progression. They've made it to England for the first time. And they're coming back with plentiful plunder and a few slaves. Monks. I mean, this show was made by the History Channel, you know, the American History Channel. So they'll have pulled in all their resources and all their scholars to help them put this together, the story. So I'm just gonna assume that almost everything I see in this series, like the meat of it, is all accurate to history. Because it's the History Channel series, it's not ITV, it's not HBO, it's not BBC or Sky, it's the History Channel. They wouldn't make a work of fiction based on actual historical people such as the Vikings. So yeah, so I'm guessing that happened. And just the brutality with, you know, they go into this place and they find these men. They're just dressed in these robes. They clearly don't have any weapons. They walk into that room where they were all gathered. They can't understand their language, but they were just muttering something or saying something. They could see they weren't a threat. And the way they killed them, it was like they were the Roman Legion army, with every conceivable weapon you can think of fighting back against them. There was just no discretion, no like discriminating between who you kill. It was like the opening scene of the first episode where Ragnar was killing him and his brother Rollo were killing the few surviving people on that hill. It was just as brutal as that and as intense as that. I mean, Rollo literally kicked one of them to death, kicked his fucking head in against a wall, bashed his skull in with the bottom of his foot. It's just like, they did not give a fuck, the Vikings. If they wanted to kill someone, it didn't matter who they were, they made sure that they killed them in the most maybe not effective. I mean, the guy that got axed in the back, you know, he used the butt of the axe to hit him in like his chest. That probably knocked the wind out of him. And then he fell to the ground on his front, and then he just turns the axe around and 3 times, and then you just see it, like, you know, like when you cut your Sunday roast joint. It was awful. Yeah, it was brutal. That was so brutal. And I'm guessing I've got a lot of that to come. You know, it's called Vikings. So I'm guessing that's going to be a bit of a running theme with this. But yeah. I'm going to be very interested to see what happens when they get back. Because I'm guessing they get back. I haven't, you know, I can't remember everything that I learned about the Vikings at school. But I'm pretty sure that Ragnar Lothbrok didn't die at sea on his way back. He died in a pit of snakes that he was thrown in by King something. It was a British king that killed him. He threw him in a pit of snakes. It's a right funny name. So yeah, so they're definitely going to make it back, because Ragnar did not die at sea. He died in a pit of snakes. I know that. So that means that they're going to get back to the village. I'm going to be very interested to see how the Earl reacts to everything that he's brought back. He's brought back all those, you know, the gold crosses with the jewels in them. He's brought back slaves and clear proof that there are lands to the west, which is what the Earl was damn adamant was not the case. He said there are no lands to the west. He killed 2 people for believing there was, or helping Ragnar prove that there was. And he's going to come back with clear proof that he's wrong. So I'm going to be very interested to see how that goes and how everybody else reacts to that. Because no doubt everybody in the village that isn't a friend of Ragnar and Rollo, part of his little crew, they're going to be on the Earl's side, because you don't want to get on the wrong side of the Earl. You know, you cross him, he kills you. So, I'm going to, you know, I'm just wondering if when he gets back, is that going to bring a few more people onto Ragnar's side? And they'll want to get involved. Because we all know what the Vikings were like. Once they found a place where they knew they could get a lot of rich stuff and slaves and everything, they always went back. So he's going to want to go back. Now he knows he can get there and he knows what's there, he's going to want to return. So I'm guessing that by that time he's going to have a bigger crew, basically, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how the Earl reacts to that. Anyway, that's it. Episode 2, Wrath of the Northmen. That was wrath. Against innocent people, monks. They didn't deserve any of that. So, I'm going to leave it there. If you're watching this on the Patreon, then thanks for being a part of the Patreon and supporting me on there. And if you're watching on YouTube, then like and subscribe. And consider joining the Patreon to get access to the best versions of these. Remember, you need to join the $2 a month tier or higher to get access to Vikings. Yeah, that's about it. But there is an offer on until the 4th of July. The 4th of February. 75% off your first month in that tier. And the next 3 tiers. So there's a $2, $3, $4, $6.19 a month tier. 75% off in your first month. But you'll get a little bit of money off there. That's all. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my reaction. And I look forward to the next episode. I really do. It's getting good. It's getting interesting. It was hard to watch. You know, they are my people. They were doing that too. That was in England. But I've never seen that portrayed like that. I've only ever read about it at school. And it was, you know, obviously watered down because we were kids. They didn't tell us that they kicked people's heads in and axed people in the back until they bled to death. But now I've seen it for myself. And I mean, obviously, I know how now I'm an adult. Since I grew up, you have to be brutal to kill someone with a... But yeah, now I've seen it put on the screen like that, it's just, yeah, it really hits home. But we press on. So, if you're following me specifically for this series, then I'll see you for the next episode. I'll see you next time. Until then, take care and good night.